Okie dokie, everybody. Trails in the Sky, second chapter. Things are a little loopy here in Liberal. Let's get into this fight right away, actually. I'll talk over it while we're doing one of these fights against the Doom. Oh, there's a whole pack of you guys. Okay, you've got a few little backup dudes there in the rear, huh? Okay. And me with no CP to pull a move here. Alright, we'll just go after the S-Series Doom. So how do I sum up what happened last time? I guess the short of it is that the bad guys pulled off their plan and now we find Liberal in big trouble. So we fought Ren and the Potter Mater last time. As was the plan, you know. We left off with that little situation there, dealing with the Potter Mater, and we fought it to a standstill. I guess, once again, the dialogue after the fight was kind of like we apparently didn't even scratch it. Ren was not impressed, so... Okay. But then, once again, the Gospel installed at the top of Amberl Tower finished whatever it was doing, and deactivated and returned us to regular space, so Ren escaped on top of Potter Mater. Darn. However, because this was the last of the tetracyclic towers, whatever was supposed to happen happened afterwards, as our heroes were mulling over the failure to stop Ren, or really any of the bad guys. And what happened was that a interdimensional rift opened up, which allowed the Oriole to show up in this reality. Now, we still don't exactly know what the Oriole totally is. We had a couple of those, fragmented data text things that we were able to, man, we can only hit this guy. You know what, let's do it. Big damage.
Right.
Oh yeah! Pretty good chunk of damage to this guy. Ooh, nice. We gotta really quickly heal up Agate there, so we gotta pap. Joshua do it because he's so darn fast. There we go. Right, so we don't know exactly what the Oriole is entirely, but we now know what it is physically, which is this giant floating monolith with like a facility on it. Like, they talk about it being a flying city. So it's now floating above Liberal. I wonder if we look at the world map if it's like visible there. Probably not, because it's like a... It's just a, Oh, that guy's really dead. Hold on. Doink. It's just like a basic paper map we have. But anyway, its true threat is the giant field it extended across the world, which basically acted as an orbal shutdown phenomenon, like across all of Liberal. As we've heard from a monologue with the villains there, oh, by the way, check this out. Yes, how rare is it to get such a perfect line for that comet? Dude, that felt awesome. That double kill there, too? Great. Anyway, as we heard from Weissman as they were explaining their evil plan, on top of their airship, the Gospels that have a shutdown phenomenon have been drawing power from the Oriole this whole time. They've been, connected by, you might call them apertures, into the alternate dimension that the Oriole was hidden in, and drawing, a very limited localized shutdown effect from there. Now, with the Oriole itself back in real space, it created a shutdown phenomenon that has covered the entirety of Liberal. It's unclear what the Society's ultimate plan still is in all this, but we can't really worry about that now with, everything threatening to fall into chaos here. And we beat the Dooms there, yay.
That's that then.
So what we gotta do now is try and like fix things, and the best we got right now is a new invention from Professor Russell, a zero-field generator, which literally acts to counteract the orbital shutdown phenomenon. So, got strike 2. Oh, interesting. But that's not... Wait, strike 2? What? Is that just attack 2? No, strike 2. Critically strike with 30% success. Interesting. If I put that there, I can't put 2 of the same type of quartz. I don't know which one that's now mixing up here badly with, but alright. Really? Apparently the Petrify counts as strike 2 effect. If I put that there, we are not going to be able to do our earth stuff, the volcanic stuff. Can we do all this plasma nonsense? We can even do Aerostorm, because that needs like a little bit of earth there. So I don't think I can mess with this. Who could benefit from strike 2 then? Get a huge boost of EP. Of yellow one there. Sorry, my recap got all frazzled there now, so let me see if I can get back on track here. Yeah, like with the zero field generator, we are able to counteract the shutdown phenomenon, basically repower localized orbments. So now what awaits us is a crazy tour to run across Liberal and get these things set up in various spots. Basically, we're going to try to get the guild house's communications working, is apparently our first plan. So that's what we're going to be doing, a grand tour of Liberal here. But before we can do any of that, there's a couple monsters to hunt here in Bose, so that's why I'm taking care of that right now, including that big old Doom monster there. I'm still thinking about this ornament, sorry. Give me just a minute here to think about this. Put it instead of EP3. Would that ruin some of the effects here? Because, like, what would be like a big benefit from adding that much of the golden element to somebody? I'll think about this. Okay, well, there are some high-end abilities that need big multipliers, like, wow, La Tier All is crazy valuable. It's gonna need an insane amount of resources. Okay. Arc Prominence, check that one out. 10, 8, and 4. We could actually get like a little ultimate ability for Estelle if I could just figure out how to set that up. Okay. Do we have Death Scream already on? Because I think we have some of these real powerful abilities here. Do we have Death Scream already on Joshua? We might. Let's see, but now let's think about Arc Prominence here. Yeah, can't put that there. It's so messed up that for some reason we have to put it over here, over the Petrify. Because we're losing out on... Can't get that Arc Prominence unless I use... Because it needed... Yeah, it needs 4 of Earth Element. It's very expensive. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, let's try this. Let's try this. Sorry, I'm now caught up in this plan here, so don't mind me, but let's see if we can... Do we have a... Oh, we got a defense 4 in our inventory, even a defense 3. If we swap that in instead of the Petrify, that might free up... If I understand how these orbiment types work, that might free up us to swap in the Strike 2, so... Let's see, defend... Oh my god, if I put this in, we also get Earth Wall, which might come in handy. Don't forget that it was rather crucial to use this Earth Wall ability during the final boss of first chapter. I'm not sure I would have beaten the Reverie if I didn't spam Earth Wall in that encounter, so maybe we should make sure we have one character who's got that ability in the pocket, and it might as well be Estelle, I suppose. So anyway, we slip in now. What a weird setup of abilities she has now, but like it's the ultimate fire ability, so I guess that's fine. You know? I guess we'll live with this. But yeah, now we should have... No? Is my math wrong somehow? $12, 8, 8. What's still missing? I think we should be fine. 10, 8, 8, and 4. So why don't I see Arc Prominence there? So we got 12 there. 8, 8, 8. Everything should be fine. Why don't I see Arc Prominence here? Am I just blind? Yeah, it needs 10 of fire, I got 12. It needs 8 of green, I got 12. It needs 8 of that. Did I look at that wrong? It's got 4 of earth, which this has 8. So I am confused, I'm going to admit. I don't understand why it's not getting Arc Prominence after all that work I just put in there. Why isn't that there? Oh man, I can't think about that right now. How very strange. Well, we can go and turn in this quest now. Just gonna quickly nap at the hotel. Oh, where have we gotten so much money? Hold on. We had 13k in our pocket. Oh, right, because I didn't actually spend it on any gear. I was like, why didn't I buy any gear if I had that much money? That's because there was no new gear to buy. So, there you go. Anyway, we're going to turn in that one to make even more money. Hey, C+! What? I got an achievement, exterminate all wanted monsters, but we still have at least one more to deal with up in the mountains. Received a Grail Locket accessory. Sounds like something which would be appropriate for Kevin, but let's see what it is. Grail Locket. Prevents all abnormal status except KO. That's a really good one. I'll have to... I always want to cover my healers with that, so Chloe, Tita, or Kevin would all be great choices to give that to. Anyway, despite that me just getting an achievement for exterminating all monsters, we are going after one more creature up in... Crone Pass. The Red Fang on the Crone Trail. Let's do it. But I am going to double back after this. I talked about this last time. We're instead going to go back to Rolent. I think this tour is going to go a little easier if I go that way first, rather than head for Rouen. Even though I'm most of the way there by taking this route, like halfway, but I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Point is, I'm still going to double back, because I'm a little bit sweating that I need to turn these in at Bose's guild. I don't see why exactly narratively it should be fine to just turn them in at any guild house, but I'm not making any risks here, so we're gonna just play this close to the chest to take care of it over there. What I was supposed to say about the Doom monster, I appreciated that it was a... oh, you're just here, huh? No, you're a regular enemy. My bad. Thought that was the monster, the Red Fang. You must be the Red Fang, huh? Great. Alright. Yeah, I thought it was fun that we fought a Doom there, like one of the robots from the, well, these altered spaces or, the ruins, implying that it's a leftover from Ouroboros's operations here in Liberal. Like, maybe escaped by accident or left behind from their operations or something. You know, kind of fun. Ha 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 ha. That sure is a lot of you fellas. So, there's also these egg boys here too. Red Fang, ancient reptilian monster. Its blade-like teeth tear and shred its prey. Weak against fire and wind. It's gonna deal with this egg sitch first. Oh, of course, there's no friendly fire in there. That would just be a little too handy. Alright, then Yagit and Estelle. Oh, beautiful. That's a nice formation. Let's go, guys.
You ready? Leave it to me.
I don't know what the lore is for these dino monsters being here, except that we fought the one dinosaur type that I think was a palette swap of these guys when we first visited this place, you know, here in second chapter. So it's, they're like angrier cousins we're dealing with now? Angrier and beefier. Oh, boy. Oh, okay. Oh, shoot, there's one more boiled egger back there. I thought there was only one left, but there's two of these guys. Alright, so far not that terrifying, these creatures. Egg boys are being a bigger problem. Okie dokie. Can't reach any of those guys. Here's a guy with quite a lot of health. We'll just go in on him, and they get their dang spells off. Flare arrow, not good. That's gonna... Okay, well, we tanked that decently enough. Oof! Oh no! Ouchies, okay. Oh, this one sucks more. This was the big old AoE. Oh man, what are we gonna do about these egg boys? I can't reach them in the back row like that. Should I have checked if I could have swapped somebody in for one of my crew who leveled up? Oh well, we'll take care of this business and then we'll check if there's anybody we can swap in with. Joshua and Estelle. Can't reach the egg boys from here, so go after these guys instead. Nice, one of them gone. Oof, okay. Now they're bringing in the fury. In fact, ah, no! I have not synthesized any new refresh jellies. Is this kind of bad? Could have used one of them. We might need to do some shopping when we get back to Bose. I had not thought about that part. Okay, okay. Ugh. Alright, what can we do here? Hell yeah, that's good damage, yeah. Thankfully, these boys are big targets, so gonna move in pretty nice there. I'm gonna take care of health for Agate. Now let's try that same trick. Yeah, if I can catch two enemies, that's great, so enjoy. Oh yeah! Huge damage from that comet, that was beautiful. That guy was really frozen on that look of pain. Oh dear, speaking of pain. Please. Okay, good. Oh, the guy wasted it on a buff. Awesome. I was like, please don't be that guy who has a buff because he's about to get a crit on top of everything else. Alright. Ooh, that's good damage. Oh, nice! Joshua with the moves. Alright. Try this on. Where is Estelle busting out this new strength from? She is landing hits hard. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Two people are now in this state of confusion. Let's hope Estelle's... Yes! Perfect. Maybe these guys just don't have very high defense. They're just all aggro, maybe. Alright, we'll see if we can cinch this with limited team. Nice! Okay, cool. Look who's ready to go. Yeah, actually, yeah. I could do that too, buddy. This might be necessary for knocking this guy down. He's still got like 4,000 health, so... Ooh, boy. That's not that impressive, no. I should check if I don't happen to have collected a new weapon for any of these guys. Ooh, this is a bad state. Okay, okay, okay. Kapow! That would have been a nice crit, for sure. Gotta get that going real quick, like. There we go. By the way, I should check, like, does Estelle have arc prominence? Is my math just... Am I really frazzle-brained today? Am I just, like, counting it wrong? Because I could swear I had everything down for that arc prominence move, but I do not see it here. And it's not listed under any other spell either, so if someone would kindly explain to me what I'm doing wrong here, I would really appreciate that, because I'm a little bit perplexed by why that's not showing up in my options here. Okay, check this out. Oh man, Estelle, oh my god! With that crit, I was about to say, Estelle's soloing this monster. Everybody else was in that KO state, but that's fine. She's picking up for the lads. As usual. You'll love to see it. Oh, a Mewtwo. Interesting. Pokemon number 150, of course. The ultimate one. They've come up with so many new Pokemon, like... There's one that's based on God, so, you know. That one's probably tougher than Mewtwo. I say that like it's a new thing. Not like, you know, Diamond and Pearl didn't also get a remake already. Which really came and went, didn't it? Because I barely remember that was a thing. Wow. Maybe I'm just... Because I'm very out of Pokemon in general, like... Maybe I'm just a weirdo. Maybe everyone remembers the remakes fondly of Diamond and Pearl, but... I actually had to be like, did those come out? And I'm pretty sure they did, yeah? Yeah? Whoa, we barely dodged that enemy, whatever it was. That's nice. Alright, this wasn't too bad, and because we can basically avoid the enemies, we determined last time that the enemies have not been upped in difficulty or, you know, XP gain. It's, not worth it to fight them. We could actually equip that really wacky orbament that allows us to just run away from all of them, but I can't be arsed. So we're just gonna, the old-fashioned way, just duck and weave past them. I can do that too, no worries. Sorry, I'm gonna just rest up here before we go there. I don't know why in this order I wanted to do it, but whatever. Yep. There we go. Okay, now we're good. So let's do this, and let's see if we can maybe swap in some of our leveled up guys. There we go. 75 jobs done. Not bad. If you complete any more jobs, be sure to come back and report. That's all for now, although we'll see. We'll see. Got a funny feeling there's going to be a whole lot more of those when we visit the places. Let's see now. No, let's keep the current party for the time being, but Shara's close to joining up there, so We'll keep it in mind once somebody gets past level 72. We'll swap in Shara. Yeah, but hey, now let's get on the actual main mission. Let's begin our head for Rolent. So, this whole sequence, I see what they're doing here, and I'm okay with it. Well, but I will admit a part of me was like, okay, final dungeon unlocked, let's go, when the Oriole appeared, but seems we still have a little bit of an interlude before we do that. But I see what they're doing. This is a classic moment, especially in RPGs, but also you see in other video games as well, is when at the end of the game you do like one more tour across the world you've explored. Revisit all the places you've been and recontextualize, wrap up dangling plot threads into places you've visited, and also just kind of appreciate how far you've come. Now, I gotta admit, in a way, we were already doing that this entire game, when in second chapter, we just kind of toured all of the various provinces of Liberal a second time, just as we toured them back in first chapter. But it looks like here they've saved this one, like, real fast forward, just run through the whole country kind of thing for, one chapter here, which is a fun concept. We'll see how bogged down we get with stuff on the way. Who knows, like, what kind of hijinks await us? Or are we just doing, like, a little tour all over the place? I don't know. But, yeah, like, it's a little condensed thing, and the fact that we can basically avoid all the monsters makes it, a bit of a dream. So, what was the fast run button? There we go. We can also do this to really speed things up if we want to. I don't know. So, like, I could deal with this, I think. We'll see. Man, guarding an open gate's a real nail-biter. Not being able to use my orbal gun makes this a pretty scary assignment. If those Crimson soldiers were to attack now, we'd be in some serious trouble. For all the airships out of service, there sure aren't many travelers on foot. Guess not many people want to risk wandering around in an emergency situation. Yeah, makes sense. Thanks to some weird gizmo we got, we managed to get communications back online. Hearing reports come in from other regions is just depressing, though. Ugh, between that and the whole fog thing, things have just been getting worse and worse. I feel that, but I see. We did give the army a bunch of those zero-field generators as well, so cool that this is one of the spots used to fix things up. You're the bracers, right? Okay, you can pass. All part of our orders. Well, thanks, man. I wasn't gonna let you stop me. It's true, though. Now Liberal is ripe for the picking by Ouroboros, so I wonder if that's going to be a plot point that for some reason they aren't just mobilizing their troops to occupy everything. Because I'm not a hundo sure what is Weissman's ultimate plan here. To me it looks like they can basically conquer Liberal they don't even need to militarily conquer the place. They can just be like, well, now we control all of your orbaments, so you have to do what we say if you wish to, have access to your orbal technology. Just strong-arm them by controlling the, access to all of the functions of society. Oh, Estelle, Joshua! Hi, Claire! I haven't seen you in quite a while. Have you been well? I'm always well. Reporters have to be healthy to chase the big scoops, But why are two awesome famous bracer stars here in Rolent now? Oh, I know. You're investigating the orbital shutdown phenomenon, right? Well, she's as sharp as ever. I'm impressed you know such a big phrase. Freddy's been talking about it. The floating island is really weird. But the weirdest thing is what's happened to the orbaments. I'm gonna get the scoop of the millennium on this. Just you wait. I just realized since we are doing this grand final tour of all the places and recontextualizing, You guys will probably permit me to dick around a little bit. Let's visit Perzel Farm. See, because those are Estelle's friends over there, so let's have a quick swing over there. Oh, oh no, this thing's come straight down from the sky, huh? Oh, I'm actually really glad I came this way just so we could see this, huh? I recognize that crest on your chest. Bracer, right? Oh, ideos, it's embarrassing being seen in a place like this. Our engines failed while we were pulling back to base, you see. We had to make an emergency landing. Hopefully we'll get rescued soon, but given the situation, that could take a while. There's nothing wrong with the damn engine on the ship. It just won't start. Guess we're stuck till our rescue squad arrives. You guys should maybe just head to the checkpoint. Probably the safest thing to do. Oh, at least here music's a little pastoral. Oh, they got troops on a watch here. The greenhouse and the pump here have stopped working too. All the tools and such that make use of orbal energy have stopped working from the looks of it. Guess it's thanks to that same phenomenon that our airship dropped out of the sky. Oh, it's the guy from the airship. It's what is another crew member. He's just shown up here. Like, might as well. So, yeah, maybe I'm thinking too small scale with Ouroboros, like, that's all they want to do, because, again, it seems to me like they could have just militarily conquered this place, since they're played up as so ridiculously powerful and resourceful, so I'm like, is Weissman playing something even bigger with the Oriole here? I don't know. Oh, same dialogue. Huh. It's the same guy, he just somehow managed to wander down there. Okay. Hey, Tio! Hey, it's been a while. Estelle and Joshua? Sorry to keep you waiting. Were you worried, Tio? No, it's okay. I heard all about what happened. Besides, I'm pretty sure Estelle was more worried than anyone. Apparently she cried quite a lot, and a maiden's tears carry a high price, you know. Hey, whoa, Tio. Don't worry, I'm ready to accept the punishment for my crimes. And you will. It's gonna take a lot to make it up to her. Incidentally, you two, are you doing guild work again today? Yeah, we're about to head to Rolent. We have a delivery for the guild. I see. Being a bracer sounds rough. But you did come all the way back home. You guys should come and see me again once your work's all done. We will. You have my word. I'm sure it's hard right now, but hang in there, Tio. Cute. See, it's, these little moments. I'm not gonna do a tour of talking to every NPC, don't worry, guys, but if we're gonna do this, if we're gonna do a grand, like, look how far you've come tour of every place, I'm gonna stop by a few spots and talk to some choice characters, And Perzel Farm is one I can't skip, given Estelle's connection to this place. Oh, Joshua. Hey, Cher. Have you been well? Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm helping Mom right now. Lots of stuff isn't working, so she's got it pretty rough. Sounds like it. Sorry to hear that. Joshua, are you working? Yeah, a bit. But I'll come play again soon. Okay. I can't wait to see you again. Kidoki? Joshua, are you here to play? Hey, Will, good to see you. I'm afraid I can't play right now, though. I'm still on the job. Oh, that's boring. You can play a little, come on. Maybe later. Cute. Oh my, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. Hello, ma'am. How is everything? Well, I'm fine, but my family is having a hard time of it. Everything powered by orbaments has shut down, so none of my cooking equipment is working. This morning's breakfast was cold sandwiches, of all things. All those poor guardsmen are here too, and I've no way to make them something hot. I feel so bad. You could just start a regular fire, get a campfire cooking. I don't know. If you ask me, your sandwiches are pretty darn good. I have to agree. Oh, stop. Alright, drop on by again when you get some free time. I'll make sure I've got plenty of sandwiches for you on the house. Okay, we've totally got a deal. We'll come back for sure. Thank you. And is the dad in here? Yes, he is. Oh, hey, you two. You're back? Yeah, we're in a bit of a guild work. Sorry, I must have clicked something there to go quickly through. My bad. It's been a while. Yeah, it has been, but you both seem to be doing well. Rolent may have a bright future ahead of it after all. Bright, I get the pun.
You're overstated it, old man.
Oh wow, Agate cuts in. Okay, even like ancillary dialogue for our other party members. Wow.
It's true that these two have really pulled their weight. They ain't miracle workers. Ha ha ha! I guess there's a lot of hometown pride in you two.
Wow, both of them talked in this scene. I feel blessed for coming and seeing this scene.
Well, we're all in a bit of a fix here. It's only natural to put our hopes on the braces from our own backyard. At least our situation is manageable. Farming was always classically done by hand, so we just have to relearn the old ways. Might be good for us.
That's true. There weren't really machines back then to help like we have now.
Of course, with the scheduled liners not running, I can't really move anything I do farm, but I'll still do what I can. We're all hoping the darn things get restored soon.
Yeah, it's definitely a big problem, but we're doing what we can too, to get it sorted as quickly as possible. It's nice to see you so dedicated to your work, and to Rolent.
Yeah, well, you know how it is.
What a farmer line there at the end. Very cute. Again, super glad I came back for this area. Oh, there was a second guy there. What the heck? With the heek? Whatever. I'm not doubling back for that guy. Sorry.